Hello everyone, DSP here, and welcome back to Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. We are in the endgame now. We have precious little left to do. For example, we have to do this final Colosseum fight against Mortimer, who is the final boss of the Colosseum. After that, there's story advancement, and then we head to the end of the game. So, let's go, and let's see what we can pull off tonight. There's really not much left to do but the story, so let's do it.
Good to see you again, Captain Majima. I gather you had quite a time in Honolulu, but I trust you've new artillery to show for it?
Sure, let's go with that.
Well, in any case, everything is in order for your final battle with Mortimer.
Good. That's why I'm here.
Captain, speak of the devil. It's that Mortimer guy himself.
You climbed the ranks a lot quicker than I expected. Safe to say there's more to the Goro pirates than meets the eye.
Well, maybe you ought to use those eyes to watch your back then. Took you 7 years to rise all the way to the top, and now we're coming to take it from you. Fancy that, huh?
Oh, that's rich. A showman like you should know that it's better to captivate the audience by building up the challengers. There's an art to keeping the rabble excited. You've played your role well.
Who's played the xylophone?
Hey, you remember
Where's the
my
triangle?
dad?
That's a triangle.
He's never gotten over you stabbing him in the back.
I imagine he hasn't. In fact, I'll bet this face still haunts his dreams. Fortunately, our Grand Naumachia only grows bloodier waged on such bitter tides.
What the heck's he talking about?
Yeah, who cares? Arguing with this dipshit don't mean squat.
Well, Captain Majima, Raymond Law awaits your arrival. I was asked to remind you he'll be in the Queen's Castle, and so here I am.
Just had to run your mouth before you got to the message, huh?
Forgive me. My heart's ablaze for what's to come. Perhaps that's a swashbuckler in me.
I'd almost forgot. Last time, Law told me to come find them. Said we have a lot to discuss.
What's up, Mega Man X? How you doing?
The treasure, right, Captain?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But there's only one way to find out.
All right, where are we headed? This way. Let's go. Say that. Towards our objective, story objective.
This place was... Apologize.
You're gonna regret you go. That's amazing. It's so good.
Ain't even worth my time.
The zip back and forth, insta kill.
Maybe I'll hit it.
Hello.
Full health. Okay, don't need to.
Thanks.
I might have been able to fast travel, but whatever. Just run over here fast. It's not a big thing anyway.
Ready for a beat? I'll teach you some respect. This is no
Shit, am I supposed to go up the stairs?
Whoa.
Lousy
Very
tail
nice.
throw.
Goro got him. Oh, yeah? I didn't even know Emma Frost had come out in Marvel Rivals, Jade. I'm glad to hear you're still playing and really enjoying that game. That's awesome. Pretty sure I don't need components anymore, just saying.
This is no good at all, is it?
We're back.
Seems you've been hard at work on your ship, Captain Majima. Finally, you and Mortimer will be squaring off. I can only imagine how wild the crowd's going to sound.
So what? Queen's out right now?
If you knew her, you'd know that woman hates sitting still. Thankfully, that's rather convenient for us. After all, better we speak in private.
Oh, really?
Oh.
You understand. The Esperanza Hall. Why involve anyone who isn't in the know? Nobody wants more grasping hands. Queens especially. She's liable to demand the lion's share. And you've never seen stickier fingers.
Just one problem there. I get the feeling she ain't exactly out of the loop.
Be that as it may, nothing changes. We've still got a head start on her.
We do, huh? Since when was this a we thing?
I'm not sure how much you've been made privy to. Rodriguez and I have an arrangement. Contract from before you showed up. I expect it to be honored.
And what's it say?
Everything he finds on that island goes through me, to be distributed through channels I have control over. I've already made some considerable investments here, enough to secure a foothold on the black market. In return, my commission is a flat 50% of the profits.
Oh, is that all?
That goes for whatever you people dig up there. I'm happy to be of service.
Rodriguez wants to give you half his share, fine. But us? I'm willing to bet there's a cheaper way to get this crap sold. Thanks for the offer, though.
I wouldn't advise that. You'd only be stretching the operation even thinner. Use your head here. Jewels get ground to dust, splitting them between so many people.
You ain't gotta worry about us. We got our own way of doing things. We're the
You're
ones
just gonna
putting
let
our
him.
lives on the line here. Letting you collect on our sweat when all you done is sit in your chair? That sure don't feel right to me.
This is a centuries-old cache worth $1 billion. Who else do you think can fence all that?
I can think of a few people, if I'm being honest. Queen, for one.
You stupid fuck, don't you dare! Don't even think about it!
Forgot she can't find out, huh?
Mr. Raymond. Queen really scares the heck out of you, doesn't she?
Oh, we call him
I'm not
Colosseum.
fucking around here. Stick to the contract, or I'll ruin you.
Moron. I never signed any contract with you. Matter of fact, the Esperanza treasure? Never Rodriguez's to bargain with. Keep on shouting, though.
Don't you walk away from me.
Uh-oh.
You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Pissed him off.
Boss, you called?
It would seem Captain Majima has grown bored of my company. If you don't mind, gentlemen, liven up his visit for me.
Of course, sir. You can always count on us to entertain the guest.
Noah, stay behind me. Time to show our host my gratitude. Appreciate seeing the Pirate King's true colors. Another boring fucking businessman.
It's time. We're gonna fight Samoa Joe. Finally, it's been a 30-hour experience. We're finally gonna fight this guy. I wanted to try and play here. Hold on. Why did you fire at the wall? There we go. That's what's going on. I never understood that before. The reason that I couldn't fire in certain situations was just catching the swords down. Okay. Now I get it. Yeah. Welcome. I guess I'm on Front Page and Kick again. How you guys all doing tonight? Anyone new who spills in? We're doing the end game of Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. We're close to the end of the game now.
Royal. That really all you can throw my way? Thought you were the king.
So cool, Captain!
Mark my words. You'll regret making an enemy of me. You've got dark days ahead of you.
After my crew gets done scuttling Mortimer's ass, Tucker leaves with us. Remember what you said? You wouldn't dare impede us.
Huh?
Don't break your word, or I might leak the Esperanza story. Imagine how mad Queen will be. What's stopping me from posting it online?
What?
The whole world could find out. Well, that'd make things hard for you, huh? Before you know it, whole pile gets swiped out from under you. Say goodbye to 50%. You'd be lucky to get a whiff. Could still make something out of this, as long as you ain't too greedy. Just keep sitting in that cushy chair. And stay the hell out of our way.
Yeah, right. You really think a pirate warlord like him is gonna just
Let's
sit
go, Noah.
back and let other
Aye,
people
aye,
take
Captain.
the plunder? You know he's gonna show up at the end to try to take it. So probably what's gonna happen now is we win the Colosseum, we go back to LA Island, we get the treasure, then he shows up, maybe he's the final boss. I could see that. I have to settle things with the law eventually too, but Mortimer's first on the list. Could go register for the match. It's exactly what we're going to do. Nothing else here, right? No items or anything? Nope. Oh, right here in front of me, actually. Okay. Yeah, so if you're a newcomer watching, welcome to my streams. Every once in a while, Kick puts me on the front page. Not sure why, but it's nice when we get some newcomers into the chat. You would need to follow the chat, I believe, for 6 minutes in order to talk in the chat if you like. The reason we do that is just to stop bots, because there are some bot accounts that come here and try to spam and say some stuff. So that way we just get, real people in here who just can't start, immediately spamming with nasty stuff. We are in the end game. This is the end of Chapter 4 of 5 of Pirate Yakuza. We've been playing this game since it came out in February, but I only play it once or twice a week tops. So it's been quite the long ride to get where we are tonight. What? This guy, golf? I did not even know there was golf in the game. I'm serious. I had no idea. Anyway, here we go. Grab some bugs. Any other pictures? What is going on? Why are these clowns dancing?
This place wasn't.
What is happening? What is this? I've been playing this game for 30 hours. I never saw these clowns dancing inside of here.
Got that good.
The Midlantis Circus? This is what they consider a circus? Clowns inside of a cage dancing?
Maybe I'll head
You say so. This guy should sell anything now. Oh, look. Hookahs. No, they're not. What the hell are those?
Got that good.
Guitars with arms and legs? What the heck?
This place wasn't.
Anyway. Alright. So here's what we have to do that's left. We have a gauntlet of challenges using pirate ship battles and then storming each other's ships and fighting hand-to-hand in the Colosseum. We've done all of them but one. It's the final match, so we have to do that. That advances the plot. And once we do that, then we're done with the
Aiming
pirate
down
plot line. And
sights.
what we're actually going to do is go to an island where we've been searching for this treasure the whole game. And apparently there's a big finale of that. It's the end of the game. So we're going to make good progress tonight. I don't think we're going to beat it tonight. But we may do pretty well, and maybe another stream or two, and we will wrap it up. We'll have to see. Jesus, how has support been this week with tips and stuff? Great. We've had 9 straight streams where I've hit all of my support goals.
I'll teach you. Ready for
Which is
a
amazing. So thank you to anyone who has been a part of that. We'll see if we can do that tonight. Historically, when I play Pirate Yakuza, it's
Did
slower,
Jason
so I don't know how it's going to
already
go
tell you
tonight.
what
We'll see.
happened?
Nope. Something wrong?
It's a bit difficult to explain, but, well, Masaru...
It sounds like my voice audio is a bit quiet. According to OBS, it's pretty loud. According to OBS, I'm way full yellow. If I make it any louder, I'll be in the red. What I could do is lower the game volume. Do you think the game volume's too loud? Here we go. I'll lower the game volume a little bit. Hopefully that's a little better. Okay.
We think Mortimer might have turned him to his side. He's
How's
meeting
that?
with someone from the Armada right now.
What?
Captain, what? What's going on?
Seems like Mortimer asked Masaru to make sure we take a dive in the Colosseum
Better
match. Whether or not he goes through with it, that's to be determined. If Masaru were Yakuza and not a pirate, you can bet he'd lose a finger for this.
But I don't understand.
Masaru's a damn traitor. Never should have trusted him.
You both sound sure about this. Got any proof? There must be something.
We ain't got every detail yet, but Jason said he wanted to talk to you and Noah when you get back. You can find him on the Goromaru.
Damn it. This is serious, huh?
Stormforce Gamer confirming basically what we're saying. He's like, yeah, basically you are near the end, but you know how the Yakuza games drag out the end. So you're right. I mean, there's going to be an unprecedented amount of cutscenes to finish this game, I'm sure. So that's why we're definitely not beating it tonight. But maybe 1-2 more streams tops, we'll wrap it up. So, okay.
Get your ass ready.
Nice, I countered. Very nice.
Ain't even worth my time.
Bastard sold me a identified something. Unbelievable.
Try opening your eyes while you're eating, dipshit.
Hey, been waiting for you. Masaru's still gone. Safe to say, he doesn't know we're on to him just yet.
You're sure it's all true?
Am I 100% positive? No, I'm not. I'm fucking 90%, I can tell you that much.
90, huh?
I hear you, Jade. It's all good, man. I'm happy you come by for the games that you do like. Maybe there'll be some new ones soon. I don't know.
Masaru's somewhere in town right now, with people from Mortimer's outfit. We've got crew keeping an eye on him from a distance. Aside from that, we know this isn't the first time they've talked.
Was it something Masaru did? Made you start suspecting him?
Today, I guess he had this kind of nervous expression on his face. It's a look I only ever saw one other person have before. Mortimer.
Huh.
Spied it on him 7 years ago, when he took Law's offer to sell us out.
That's all we're going on? I don't know.
They're talking about the chef guy.
Ain't Masaru earned more than that?
They're accusing the chef guy of
Not
turning.
gonna give your man the benefit of the doubt?
That's just it. I know the guy. Fact is, money has always been his biggest weakness. Everybody's got some greed in him, sure. But he's worse. Believe me. He obsesses over shit he can't afford.
Huh.
When he hasn't got the money, he starts scheming up ways to rip it off. You get what I'm saying? I honestly wish I could think better of the man. But I know if we ignore the warning signs and let him back on the ship, we put all we've worked for in danger. We've got to do what's best for the crew of the Goromaru here.
Look, we ain't gonna set nothing straight just speculating. Someone's gotta talk to Masaru himself. Question is, if he really has cut some kind of deal, what do we do with him, Captain?
So I finally get a captain out of you.
You're sounding kind of scary, Mr. Saejima.
Sorry about that, kid. Back where we're from, accountability matters.
Somebody betrays the crew. You can't let that go unpunished. Still, we can decide that once we talk to him. Where's he now? Any word?
By the circus tent. Place called Black Amber. Got eyes on every exit, front and back. He's no flight risk. Our people can intercept him if he tries to run. When you're ready, I say we head over there.
All right, we got to head back to the circus we literally just came from and see if Masaru has really betrayed us or not. Well, that's sad. He's with you since almost the exact beginning of the game. He was one of the very first crew members you got. That does suck if he has betrayed you. Okay. I'm stuck on this guy's ass. His tremendous rock-hard ass has blocked me in my progress.
This place wasn't too bad. Get your ass ready. Oh,
I missed. He's right in front of me. All right.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, I guess we're on the front page of Kick. I don't know. It's hard to tell because people can't talk for 6 minutes. You have to follow the
What's
channel
up?
or to talk,
Masaru's
so
still
we don't really see
hanging out
extra
inside?
chatters as a result.
He should be. Mortimer's goons just left a couple of minutes ago. Far as we know, he's drinking all by himself in there now. Could be he's waiting so nobody sees him leave together.
Good. Sounds like we picked the perfect time for a heart-to-heart.
Captain, let me go and get his attention.
You got some kind of plan?
He and I go back so long that he's practically my little brother. I don't need a plan. Not with him. We'll play it by ear.
Nah. Oh, already? There is.
Jason? Captain? Got a funny feeling you're not here by chance.
Mortimer's people suddenly take you out for drinks. Why didn't you invite us along?
They made me an offer. Asked me to throw the match. Said, before our fight in the Pirates' Colosseum comes up, they want me to quietly sabotage the Goromaru's weapons.
That would suck.
This isn't the first time you met with them, is it? God damn it. Why didn't you say anything to us? To me, if nobody else?
'Cause they paid me. Stuffed some cash in my pocket.
Oh, fuck's sake. After everything you and me've been through, the little money's all it takes?
Is what it is. I know I can't go back to the ship again. Clean break. Think I'll find somewhere new. Won't have to deal with me anymore. It was past time for me to move on.
You think you get to walk away that easy? Don't you remember? I asked anybody who wants off to speak up. As I recall, you kept your mouth shut.
Sorry, but things have changed since then.
If you're really set on disappearing on us, I want an explanation.
I haven't got one. That's why I'm disappearing.
Strange thing, serving aboard a ship. All by yourself, sailing the big blue sea. You gotta rely on your mates for pretty much everything. Me and Noah, shit, all of us been relying on you for a while. And there's been times you put your life in our hands too, right?
Yeah. After this, though, there's no way anyone on the crew would trust me.
Giving you one last order, then. Still got the stones to follow it. So I don't give a damn how pathetic the reason. Tell me why you're going. No harm will come to you.
You weren't kidding about the cutscenes, huh?
Long as I hear the truth come out of your lips.
Understand that typically when I do a late night stream or a late night chill stream, as I like to call them, I love interacting with my audience. But whenever I play Yakuza, I have to sit here and just listen to such long-winded cutscenes. Even I mean, I like this franchise a lot, but I criticize, man, they go too long. You know, you want a cutscene here or there if there's a major story development, which this is, but really, I mean, can we get to some gameplay? No, we got to sit here and wait and wait and wait. It's like, I wanted to pause and break it up because I understand how boring it can get with just sitting here waiting, right? I think I did get a contribution here, or did I? I got a $1 tip from Taxation is Theft. So could you unblock me? I did nothing wrong. It's my screen name, isn't it? But it's true. I don't know. I didn't ban you. Taxation is Theft. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you think I can unban you on the fly on YouTube. You know I can't. You know there's no way to do that. And I don't know how you got banned because I didn't do it. So thanks for the tip. Alrighty then. Alex from Phoenix says they should have just made a movie for Yakuza. Yeah, well, they tried making a whole TV series on Amazon Prime, and apparently no one liked it. Came out in the fall, and I didn't hear a single person say anything good about it, and I didn't even bother watching it, and I love the game, so.
And if I choose to disobey that order, if I'd rather let harm come to me instead.
Look at the size of that.
Guess we'll find out together.
They gotta have
This
something
here's
on
a
him if he's acting like
captain's
this.
job.
Like, this is blackmail
I'll
or
handle
something.
it, Jason. If I end up eating dirt, Masaru's got the right to go free. Hope that motivates you to give it your all.
You're nothing if not inspiring. A worthy captain.
Hey, you sure about this? And what kind of talk is that? Thought you of all people respected the chain of command. Yeah, you're right, Captain. Give him one for me.
Let's kick his ass. Alright. Didn't think that we'd be fighting him as a boss near the end of the game, but okay. I'm gonna go to the other style, which is better for one-on-one fights. Look at this. Special attack. Look at this. It's cool. Yeah. Super clone army. Damn. Oh, we got hurt. He got super armor, but he takes a lot of damage. Here we go. That was cool. I like the clone special heat attack that we did. That was nice.
Shit. I knew you were tough, but you're stronger than last time.
Or maybe you got weaker. Maybe you blunted your edge, dragging yourself around like a dull knife.
Don't mind me interrupting. Mortimer sent me something during the fight.
Huh? What kind of something?
An old video. And it's of you, Masaru. 7 years ago. Conversation you had a few days before Mortimer turned on us.
Uh-oh.
Before the rats sunk our ship.
He took money, look.
Get up, Masaru. Let's go somewhere we can talk about this. It ain't gonna be the chummiest drink we've had. But I need answers. I need to know what I'm looking at.
Pissed. He's very upset. You know, I always wish that I could go to the bar Dunghill.
Sent me the
Sounds like a good
video.
place to hang out.
Once I saw it, I knew I couldn't stick around much longer. It's from back then, 7 years ago, when Raymond asked me to sabotage Jason's ship. Make sure that we lost the match.
So that's what happened.
Mortimer wasn't the only one, huh? All these years, and it could have been you too.
Yeah. He gave me money up front. Called it an advance for a job well done. I figured the right thing to do was tell him to shove it. Screw your money. Should have said that. But it was more than I'd ever seen before. Lots more. While I sat there thinking it over, Raymond took my silence as an understanding. He just left the room. And like that, I had agreed to betray my friends. Figured Jason's ship was hardly unsinkable, you know what I mean? If we lost, it wouldn't be so big a deal. One match. Nobody would suspect a thing if we happened to come up short. I'd earn a stack of cash for it. What's the harm? So I kept quiet, took Raymond's payment, and went about my business. Only about 5 days later, I realized how stupid I was being. Call it conscience? Call it, the folly of youth?
Sure. What were you, 30? Youth, he says.
Next day, I gave Raymond his money back. Said, treat it like it never even happened, okay? Thinking back, I'm surprised he didn't just kill me, huh? Especially in those days. The Pirates' Colosseum was his baby. That's how he first rose to prominence here.
So wait, hold on. You didn't fix the match after all?
Not technically, I guess.
Who did?
But I never told anyone about the offer he made me either. Jason deserved to hear it from me. Because if he had known...
Yeah, if I'd have known, I might not have gotten so blindsided. I may not be the sharpest guy, but it wouldn't take a genius to realize Law didn't stop at trying to buy off just one member of the crew. Now, who's to say? Maybe I could have seen Mortimer's betrayal coming in time. Could have saved the ship. Could have saved 2 men's lives. Could have saved... I've spent 7 years leashed to that damn island.
Why didn't you try to warn him?
Because of those 5 days, Jason would know I had hesitated. The treasure hunter who showed me the ropes, who treated me like a brother, and I had to think about it? So what if I was too afraid to do it? I was also too afraid to say how close I'd come. And after that, Mortimer turned on us. Jason lost everything, and there was no going back.
We've been playing for 30 minutes,
If
nothing's
he
happened
knew
yet.
I could have done something
Sheesh.
to prevent it all, and didn't, he'd never forgive me. I was scared, you know? Scared of losing my friend.
Yeah, I was right. This sure ain't our chummiest drink.
Kinda thought running into him again on Rich Island might have been fate. After so long, bad habit I got.
Eyes burning.
Tend to interpret things however's most convenient. Really, I thought I could keep my secrets buried. Pick up with Jason where we left off, like the old days. Hey, maybe fate actually cuts you a break sometimes.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a lousy habit. However long it took, I appreciate you coming clean, Masaru. That's all, though. I don't have it in me to serve on the same ship as you again. Now do the right thing. Give up your share.
Jason!
Hey, what the hell's the matter with you? The air's clear. You should be able to trust the guy now. More than you did to begin with, even.
What?
Stop and think. This Mortimer prick. Why do you think he sent you that shit after all this time? Huh?
Cause you guys to
Ain't it
break up like
obvious
this.
He's trying to blackmail the guy?
Exactly. He's trying to make him that. You
So
fall apart right
what?
before the big match.
Masaru, he must have told Mortimer to go fuck himself if he's breaking out the big guns. Walking away meant knowing that his secret would finally be out. Even then, your boy stayed true. That's Mortimer's play here. It's punishment for the man not going along with his scheme. Well, speak up, Masaru.
Yeah, screw your money, I told him. I only took the meeting to buy myself time. Was gonna hoof it after that. Get out before Jason and everybody else saw the video. If you all hadn't found me just now, I probably never would have seen any of you again.
Masaru, you...
Good for us. And now we got the whole story out in the open. Ain't no reason for you to run. He's never gonna sell us out after this whole ordeal. Besides, we're better off with a world-class chef. Can't put a price on what that does for morale. I trust you, Masaru. You got that? With the Goromaru and with my life. How about the rest of you?
All right.
I'm sorry, but...
Oh.
It just isn't that easy for me.
Great.
Maybe
He's
someday
leaving.
I'll forgive him, but not now. Not before push comes fully to shove.
Jason, all that happened, I'll never ask for your forgiveness. But even still, I promise that for the rest of my life, I'll try to earn it. For now, though, if you'd let me, I'd love to sail with you again.
No! Game over.
Very least, until I can claim my share of the treasure.
You just can't quit while you're ahead, can you?
This is Masaru you're talking about, after all. Push come to shove now?
I guess, all said and done, you and I have put an awful lot of time and money into finding this treasure. What kind of guy would I be? Kicking you out when we're so close.
Thanks for that one. No.
Thanks for the ass
And
slap
I'm,
assist, Noah.
Sorry for what I put your dad through. You know?
You old guys sure hold on to things for a long time.
All right, good to go now? Listen up, people. After all the time he's made us waste, we owe Mortimer an ass-kicking.
Damn straight.
Let's make it one for the history books. Everybody with me?
Aye,
Captain!
Well, boy. We got through it.
Captain,
now, hopefully, we have an epic
sorry again
final Colosseum
for all
fight.
the, trouble, I mean. I swear, from here on, I'll work extra hard to make up for it and earn my place. Feels like I found new inner strength. Gourmet meals. That's what I'm talking about.
That's it? How about fighting strength?
Well, whatever. See you on the Goromaru. Count on me. Up and away, Captain.
All right, he returned. But he's not assigned. I guess we should assign him
I'm
before the
happy,
big fights.
Captain. Masaru's part of the gang.
Finally facing off against Mortimer. I better head to the Colosseum reception and make sure my team's squared away. There we go. Sorry for the insanely lengthy plot there. In fact, you know what we should do is eat. I have a couple shout-outs to do. There's a restaurant right here. Let's eat at this restaurant. Look at that. Nachos, pickles, bourbon, vodka, and tequila all at once. One bourbon,
That's great.
one vodka, one tequila. All right, I don't think that's how it goes. All right, well, there you go. What's this? The cherries? What the hell? The cherries room. What happens in there? All right, well, before we continue on here, I got a couple shout-outs to take a quick look at. We have a $1 tip. Wow. Protect safety and theft. Don't you understand the world needs laughter so I can make people laugh? Reconsider. Can I email you? Yeah, later. I'm not reading emails now. And then I got another $1 tip. Why do you play these games if you don't like sitting around for the cutscenes? Because overall, the games are great. Overall, I really do enjoy these games. They have great narrative. They have cultural relevance to Japan that actually has allowed me to learn about the country and its culture as a whole. I like the combat. The action-based combat in this game has been quite fun, right? Some of the mini-games have been quite entertaining and fun. And when we're not in the middle of a cutscene, it's very fun to chill with you guys and talk and hang out and have a good time together. But when we get stuck in a cutscene that's 30 minutes long, yeah, it can kind of drag on and be kind of boring. I'm not going to lie, you know. But what would you like me to do? Like, just kiss the game's ass constantly, or do you want me to be honest about it? I think what it is so many people in the modern era who make content just kiss games' butts non-stop. You're just not used to someone being honest. You don't want me to be like, there's parts of the game that's good and parts of the game that's bad. You just want to hear me to say, oh, Rio Gotoku, or whatever your name is. Oh, I love your games. And just keep kissing their butts. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be honest. You know, that way people know what's good and what's bad about a game I play. I don't have any incentive to say the game is great or to say the game sucks. I'm going to be honest, as I've always have been for the 17 years I've been a creator. So I guess the real question I have for you is, if you have an issue with my playthroughs, why are you here watching? I've been doing this for 17 years. I think I know what I'm doing.
Welcome back, Captain
All right.
Majima. Now, what can I help you with?
Challenge Mortimer. All right, so I recommend you look over the equipment and crew. Let's do that.
Wonderful! Then the long-awaited showdown can begin at last. Madlantis will be on its feet for this, I'm certain. Best of luck to your ship.
Thanks.
All right. Oh, we don't get to assign the crew? I thought that's what they were saying we were about to do. I guess not. Oh, well, we're going to win. Trust me, we're going to win this. It's not going to be a big deal.
And in the other, head of the Mortimer Armada himself, Commodore Mortimer!
Now
yeah.
hear this, dogs. Stand at the ready.
Dogs.
Today you fight to defend Madlantis. These Yakuza and their cronies challenge our way of life. Give them no quarter!
Aye, aye! Mortimer
Ready
looks
for
nothing
this,
like
Jason?
a pirate at all, does he?
Goromaru's got Mortimer outgunned this time. And 7 years of debt to collect on. Give you my word, he'll pay you back with serious interest.
You said it. I never been more ready.
Yeah, by your orders, Captain.
Anchors away! Koromaru!
Here we go.
The battle is about to begin. Last call. As everyone place their bets, raise the stakes and show your allegiance with Toy. The Pirates Colosseum begins in
Sucks we're gonna be short one person because I didn't know I had to manually assign him, but
10
whatever.
seconds left. 5 seconds. 3, 2.
You should know how to build the suspense. All right, let's go.
Time full speed ahead!
Coconut gun. We're almost done. So easy, told ya. You missed.
Cannons armed and ready.
Finish them. Gone. They're like the best guns, so we leveled up so much. Really destroyed them. Batten down those hatches.
Let's get this over with.
Go. Time for gunplay. Not for children. Oh, you bastard. Done.
Did I make you proud? Shut you up.
All right. I was gonna say that's definitely not the end. There's Mortimer. You're right, Mortimer does look like Troy Baker. Holy shit. 100% he looks like Troy Baker. I wonder if they based him off of Troy Baker. I didn't even think about that. Completely looks like Troy Baker. Fucked up. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Now the real fight begins. Look at this. Ah! Lock that. Very nice. What the hell? He's got drones. Holy shit. Yo, what is this? He's got killer drones. Oh shit. I was doing good. Well, let's summon. Get the monkey out here. Let's get the monkey to hit him. There we go. Oh, the monkey's fucking him up. I should use a healing item if I can. It was okay. It wasn't great, though. That's it. Nice. Not bad at all. Pretty easy. That ape was very sadistic. Cha-ching. Even with no squad leaders, easy peasy, steamrolled them. I knew I would.
End of the line, Mortimer.
Damn it, this is impossible. You're nothing but gutter rats. You know that?
Is that so? Hell of a way to greet old comrades.
Yeah, how long we go back? Where's the love gone? It's like you don't even care.
Jason. Masaru.
Hey, Mortimer. Why'd you really betray my dad? In the Pirates' Colosseum, you were all fighting on the same side. It just doesn't make any sense to me. What made you double-cross your own crew?
You know, I don't remember.
What?
You know what that did to Jason.
Yeah, right.
He lost nearly everything because of it. His ship and his crew. Even his hope of curing Noah with that treasure. Tell it true. Did you ever stop and think what you were doing? How many lives you might have wrecked?
Who's to say?
Nobody chooses the wrong path. They just hit a bump in the road. You hit your bump, and before you knew it, you were walking someplace you never meant to go. Then, there was no way to turn back.
Even if that were true, then what?
Then you and me? Line between us is paper thin. 7 years ago, if I'd been a tiny bit greedier, you'd be standing here and I'd be on my knees.
Oh, Masaru. Do you want to know the reason? Why I took Raymond's deal back then? He told me that you'd already sold out Jason first. Guess he got me, huh? After that, I didn't feel a shred of guilt. But time brought the truth to light. I'd been the only one of us to turn my coat after all, it seems.
Should I say sorry?
No. There would be no point to it now. Nor to much of anything anymore.
Well, blow me down. Never thought I'd hear you sounding so small, Mortimer.
Is that right? Well, so it goes. Perhaps it's my true colors.
Jason, your call. You want to settle the score? Forget it. I don't care anymore. Maybe I finally drowned all that pain back at Dunghill. Doing what needs doing now, it just means I'd have to rip those wounds open all over again. I can't do it anymore. I'm too damn old. In that case, how's about you get that bounty on our heads called off? That ought to make things right. Sound like a fair deal?
Aye. I'll take it. You and your men can go in peace from here on.
Oh!
You disgrace yourself, Commodore. You disgrace us all, cutting deals to save your skin. What the hell did you do, you maniac? Raymond Law's decree is clear, Commodore. The Colosseum knows only two outcomes: victory or death. No one bargains his way out of fate.
Well, he's dead now.
Only appropriate. This is a blood sport, after all. We can hardly fail to deliver on that promise. The audience would never forgive us. The Colosseum has a certain philosophy it's obligated to uphold. Am I wrong?
Not at all. You do show some cunning. Occasionally.
Will wonders never cease? Ha! To your health.
All right, well, have we finished the Colosseum plotline now? Can we actually continue on with the main plot?
Yo, been waiting on you.
You really believe we can pass in one piece? We're still at the utter mercy of their cannons, are we not?
According to law, we only take Tucker out of Madlantis once we beat Mortimer. Guy basically said he'd blow us to bits if we tried too soon, but we'd held up our end of the deal.
I'd put our odds somewhere around 50-50, yeah, maybe 60-40. Don't forget, we're Madlantis' champions now. Law promised us safe passage after we won. He sinks us now, how's that gonna look? Guy's a hard ass, but he still answers to the people. And besides, if he wants his piece of the Esperanza treasure, we gotta find it for him.
I suppose there's some sense to that argument. It's true Raymond would gain little from killing us. There's far more he stands to lose, in fact.
He wants you to find the treasure. He's gonna follow them.
I may not remember much, but I can damn sure work out some greedy prig's playbook. Maybe it's something I was born with.
Just like a real Yakuza!
Ha! Pirate Yakuza.
Whatever you say. If there's nothing else, shall we go? I confess I've been so apprehensive over this voyage, it's given me indigestion.
All right, finally got Tucker aboard. Almost time to end the treasure hunt. Once I'm ready, we'll shove off. We're ready. There's nothing else to do here. We've done everything that we desired to do. We recruited everyone in the area. Yeah, we're done. Completely done. So, all right.
Hey, we've been waiting for you.
Sorry, I walked into the cannon and got stuck.
Good to have you back, bro.
Good work out, Captain.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we're going back to Honolulu. No, we're going to Nele Island, right? We're going to Nele Island now. Good evening, CJ. How are you?
Snuck in, did you?
Wasn't hard, if I'm being honest. Your crew has their hands full, getting ready to set sail.
We got places to be. Hoping to stow away?
Oh, please. Actually, the Queen is concerned. You don't seem to be taking her seriously. Nele Island's been abuzz with discovery lately. So tell me, why haven't you reported in with her?
Huh? Naomi? What?
Who raised you? Knock before you come in a room.
I know that. I didn't knock for a good reason.
Huh?
I could tell somebody tried to sneak on board. Came to see if it was a bad guy.
And if it was, he'd signal Masaru and me. We'd jump to the captain's defense, subdue any intruder.
Upstanding conduct.
I've outstayed my welcome. One last thing, and I'll be on my way.
What's that?
On Queen Michelle's authority, any news of the Esperanza treasure is to be relayed to her without delay. In her own words, betrayal will be met with death. Was that clear?
And who's betraying what exactly?
We consider you and your crew dear associates of ours. But as they say, great love yields to greater contempt.
Naomi, that's a hell of a thing to say to family. Your brother's right there.
What's there to worry about? So long as you stay true, you'll be fine. Queen Michelle. She walks among Europe's highest social echelon with great privilege. I sincerely hope you understand that. Her confederates are people of tremendous power and pedigree. Even in the underworld, the influence she wields could crush Raymond Law and his ilk. Nothing good comes from upsetting a woman so well loved. Particularly here, we're a colony of soldier ants serving at the whim of our queen. If you rile her, prepare for the swarm.
We'd have to be out of our minds to betray somebody like that.
Naomi, do you want to come with us to Nele Island?
Sorry, Noah. I'm not confident about your odds of leaving Atlantis in one piece, to be perfectly frank. I know there's nothing I could say to stop you, but Noah's going to need someone who can actually keep him safe.
I hear you.
Sheesh. Are we finally off to Nele Island for the final chapter? I hope so.
Sejima here. Madlander's cannons are keeping still for now. Goromaru's clear. Steady as she goes.
Minami here. East side cannons are looking good.
Nishida, reporting the same. I think Law might really be true to his word.
Good. Thanks for keeping watch. Man your posts till the Goromaru's out of the cave, then rendezvous with us. We'll see you soon.
Aye, aye, sir.
Better not waste my time, boys. Cheers. Before long, we'll all be off to the races.
Of course, he's gonna have you find the treasure, then he's gonna show up last minute to try to steal it. Obviously, that's what's gonna happen. It's pretty apparent at this point. Okay. Gotta bring Tucker out to Nele Island. We can find the treasure once everyone's together.
We ought to make land soon.
So... first thing I want to do is reassign him.
I'll
there we
handle
go,
it.
because he was unassigned. Okay. So what do they want us to do? Sail south to the lighthouse. Here we go. To the waters near Nele Island. Here we are.
All right, let's
Okay.
shove off. So, Rodriguez and Shigaki now. Hope they're both ready to get a move on. Probably on pins and needles, knowing how long they've been waiting for us.
Ain't us they've been waiting for. It's Tucker.
Yeah. By now, they must have found this village of heretics we need.
And once we pull our info together, the treasure of the Esperanza makes its grand entrance.
Oh, we're almost there, aren't we?
I think we may be, kid. Gotta say, hard to believe it took a giant team of criminals to get us to this point.
Listen, I don't want to get your hopes up, okay? But if this thing really has some magic elixir or whatever, I swear we're gonna use it to get your lungs working, all right?
It's supposed to be 200 years old, isn't it, Dad? That's nice, but should I really drink something like that?
Don't worry. I'll try a swig first, okay?
All right, I think it's time. Let's save, because we just did a ridiculous amount of story advancement, correct? So let's save up. That was a whole hour. And in the next part, it looks like we're going to get our story finale of Chapter 4, heading into Chapter 5, which is probably going to be finding this village and what happens there, and then the end game. But there's no way in another hour we're beating it tonight. You know there's going to be an insane amount of cutscenes, so probably tonight and one more stream. But thanks for watching. See you in the next part of the end game, Pirate Yakuza.